what happens. Jabz back on that Enigma. Masaros picks up the Night Stalker. Moon.
Denied!
He's had
No.
kind of two interesting matchups. The first game obviously wasn't as great for him. The second game was good. I don't think it was as good as we've ever seen, that's for sure.
Yeah, this time around, I think Track is a good answer to the Storm Spirit in the laning stage. Both of these heroes should farm. Like, you buy a Raindrop, of course, on a Leshrac. You buy a Storm Spirit eventually after you get Bottle. It's about how much you can harass a Moon. Really playing the playing the really well right now, and just out pushing the lane. Farm underneath the tower, possibly getting some denies. Just some standard stuff. Like, I would call this 5 for Leshrac, in my opinion. Haven't seen that matchup in a while. I don't believe Leshrac received buffs. Like I was talking about the latest patch, but the overall
Dire's courier
like
has
a
been
very strong
killed.
hero overall. Right.
Is this a lineup where TNC are going to try and use that power of the try and... They've got Leshrac and Beastmaster.
It's
this
a lot
seems
of
high pressure.
A lot of tower damage coming out from these two heroes. So towers could potentially melt. You have a vision coming out. Hawk, but once again there is vision from Stalker with the Bounty Hunter, Remnants. I want to see how much Phantom Ascent get on the bottom lane. Enigma denied. Range creeps, 5 Enigma. But I feel in this game you kind of start as a 5 in the lane. And you get the farm. You prioritize farm instead of...
Which is a little bit saw in the previous game. Comes after. Beastmaster will handle this. Obviously, we're not for because it turned into Eidolons. Fortune's End. Armel moving forward, lands the stun. This could be first blood. Moon trying to get away. Febby purifying flames. Armel with the first blood on Moon. TNC coming away with first blood once again.
This is the type of rotation you don't expect to happen, like enemies position 5 just coming at you 3 minutes in. Supports come 4-minute mark. Like, this is not allowed. This is illegal. Like, you can only secure the runes at 4-minute mark.
We're gonna have to write you.
What allowed this to happen is the sentry ward that they placed on the high ground on the mid lane, which dewarded their observer, so that you can make that kind of...
You know, this is something that Febby was trying to get done in the last game. Well, really the first two. Spirit Breaker, where we saw him...
Yeah, that's why he was level 1, 7 minutes in the second game. Not very successful. You can leave a Monkey King alone, especially if his lane is power. He's playing into 2 melee heroes. One of them is Night Stalker. He really doesn't put much intrigue.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Could be being level 3 DJ. 3. He's actually a higher level than the Night Stalker at the moment. This lane is going kind of oddly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. It's just very odd to see, because last game we saw him getting like 2 CS. You know, he wasn't getting any.
He's probably like, guys, I can also kill the creeps. I'll show you in this one. Pulls the lane and gets a couple of CS going into Urn after boots of speed.
Battle Fury here for the Phantom Assassin, level 3 for KP. To work with what he can as he does eventually take that second, third level points, putting them in. Going after the boar, Raven. All right, he'll get some extra gold if he can get it, but KP with the deny. Febby's stacks are disrupted. He actually gets 1 stack. DJ trying to disrupt these stacks will spot them.
Radiant's courier
really good for Armel, who takes out the Urn.
Killed his Urn, but only for a minute and seconds. Early kills don't matter that much. Febby, as you mentioned, stacking. Leshrac, one of the best heroes in the game. You're the stacks with once you get that 6 full snow, especially the 2 camps. Pull 1 and get double the value from the pull snow. Very easy to actually clear.
Coming over towards me, level 6 here. The Moon Stun actually hits on the Bounty Hunter. Uh-oh, DJ. They should have known that Sentry was still there, right?
Probably, yeah, it's gonna expire in like 45 seconds. Enigma getting some nice levels on the bottom. He's actually level 4. Last game we've seen Enigma also being level 2, 6-7 minutes in. Struggling.
Being said though, it's a 1k lead here for TNC, and look at the stacks that are juicy. Juicy gold coming in for both him and Febby. And experience as well. Some that Febby's gonna desperately need, trying to get to that early level 6. Get to the false promise as quickly as possible. It is that first night time, but I'm not sure Masaros is gonna be able to do much at the moment. Alphys, kpii getting run down. DJ's here. kpii hit with a stifling dagger, and that will cure it for Raven.
Unfortunately, DJ does not earn. It would be like a good portion of damage when you play a bounty hunter. Sometimes all you need, hero off. Now it's nighttime, so Masaros dragging the creep wave back. It's very hard for them to just stay in the lane, play against the Monkey team. This is some really nice stuff that he's doing right now, manipulating the creep wave. Moon, he's in.
Chase Masaros, he doesn't have the crippling here, but I'm not sure that's gonna matter. Boundless comes in, he's under the tower. Ooh, strip. Gabbi not gonna survive, eventually falls to Masaros. And while that's happening though, well, one position go down across the map. Almost died to TPing out. So Raven drops, Gabbi drops, and now pressure coming out from Armel. He's got Daibo Edict ready in 6, as well as the tower.
Edict is maxed out. They have no trees. If KP is extra trees to see any kind of rotation possibly happening. They will keep their tier 1 tower alive on the top lane. With this type of rotation where Armel goes away from the lane, there is a position for Rubick soaking up the experience. You would expect them to make a rotation possibly top, protect their Monkey King, but instead they kill the enemy, carry hero. It's kind of a trade, but they get the tower top of that. So very nicely done by TNC.
Really well done. Get that tower, continue to extend that lead. Got Febby working in on level 6. Walks by him. Smoke play coming in from Armel. That's the double stun that should secure a kill. Time's gonna run out in a minute 22, but they're gonna go after this Stalker anyway, who is now level 6, still not holding a point in the cripple. Here does have Ascension. He's on the tower. This is a bad spot for him to be in. Puchin's end, and now they should have the stun followed up by Armel and the kill. Leshrac not even needed, as Armel now dominating 4-0 and up.
Armel is all over the place, very active.
kpii throwing up the Primal Roar, but Moon and Raven are down here to get the kill on the kpii. 4 years here. DJ is actually going to die to the board. And the Necro.
Interesting. I mean, they had no sentries. Rubick just placed one, so he could have potentially used his invisibility to keep himself alive.
Want to say, yeah. Master dusted him right.
Oh, he dusted him? Okay. Yeah. Monkey's just having too much fun. They try to go on P. I don't think they even get that kill, because Rubick is only level 5, Rubick 6. Steals a spell, steals the dagger. For damage and the slow could make a difference, but they're also very close to tier 2 tower, so should be very careful how they approach this one. Yep, Gabbi on the bottom lane. He looks pretty dead.
He's getting chased. DJ's here too. They're going to continue to go for him. That's one crit. Looking for another. That's the second crit. And, well, we're going to get the kill with Gabbi. Nobody there to help him. pretty late. We get one in rebuttal. Febby, he dies to Masaros.
It's a solo kill. Night Stalker doesn't even have a point in crippling fear. I don't think you even get it. Like,
Himself.
you need to be very greedy on the Night Stalker. Like, you can't just go for that crippling fear early on, like 2-1-2 build. It doesn't really.
DJ is right there and spotting KP. Mine! 5, but he does have the tome, so that'll hit him towards level 6. Now they've got track gold to work with. It was a 2k lead for TNC. Now, however, it is pushed back towards TNC. Not that tier 1
Radiant are scanning.
quickly. They have kept their safely.
And they got picked up a couple of times, slowing the Monkey King's game down. He's also going into Battle Fury. But EA actually has a full Battle Fury. 11 minutes. Now, I'm kidding. My bad. Boys don't need it.
And he'll get a kill on the Jabz. Quick kill. And this could turn into an hour of mid-falling. Vortex coming through. Buyback used by the Enigma. He has the black hole. He might be able to use it onto multiple heroes. They don't even need this onto the Leshrac.
The elements now.
They'll get the kill there. And, well, Febby now getting jumped on. Telekinesis. Even needs to be careful. Purifying Flames coming in. He can go back to throw at a black hole, but he hasn't been able to do that just yet. Gabbi, an opportunity to use that promise. Been.
Invisibility.
Jabz wanted to just join a fight, possibly use a black hole, but it was all about the chase potential, getting the track gold, a couple of kills,
Dire's
and
top
the
tower
value
is
from the
under
buyback.
attack.
But yeah, didn't happen. So needs to farm up. I see drums being built on Enigma. It could just potentially be the same build as for the last game. I wouldn't mind that. You know, it was kind of a game winning. You gave hard time to Rubick to steal your black hole.
It's a little bit different now where
Bounty Hunter is not a hero that farms the creeps. Kill the couriers, kill the heroes, get that track gold going. So those creeps are still not gonna be touched, which yeah.
Jay TPing towards top. You've got Rubick here with his idol on.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Like, there's no way that's Battlefield like 11 minutes in on top of the power treads. He would be way too farmed. Going back into Orb of Corrosion. I kind of like that because it gives you minus armor. It stacks with the Deso. And you have this extra slow. It's like a cheaper Deso type of a thing.
Feels like
but if you get it first, then your Battle Fury is the... So I really like it. I've seen in Europe some European players getting the Orb of Corrosion, then going with the Battle Fury, which delays your few minutes sometimes if you don't get any kills or get that.
Telekinesis for that Fortune Gem, but he does get the falling up.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Now he's got that Orchid, so the game just got harder for both side of teams.
Radiant's middle tower
really
is
bad.
fallen.
They might have come through here in more than one way.
Our panel talked about how the supports are gonna have a hard time. It's just gonna
Dire's
become
top
harder
tower
as
is under
this game
attack.
progresses. Once Stalker gets probably a Blink Dagger on top of that would be to find that Oracle, Storm Jumps, Phantom Assassin level 15, extra 300 cast range
Radiant's
on the
courier has
Phantom
been
Strike.
killed.
It's just hard. They have a vision on you. You're just pretty...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Over here. Touche.
Mel continue to farm. They got the tier 1 mid, they got the tier 1 bottom. They haven't taken anything more than that. Twos just yet. KB being built.
Dire's
First item
top tower
out.
is under attack.
Masaros. It's been up towards top.
He's been just farming top lane. Now it's nighttime.
Dire's structures
Needs 1,000
are
gold to finish
fortified.
off his BKB. They're not in a rush. They
Radiant
have
are
super good
scanning.
late game heroes, but could start putting some pressure
Dire's top
with
tower
this
has
night.
fallen.
Raven might need to be careful as they've smoked up on the side of TNC and they're heading towards top. Trying to make a play happen, though, running to Masaros instead. Moves up in the air, the stun will land. They've got the fortunes in. They'll grab the kill onto Masaros. Grab themselves a nice kill onto the Night Stalker. Rubick by the field of war. It's not enough gold for a blink down. It's arcane. Rubick's pretty far.
He really is. Not the best spells to steal this game. Track, Black Hole of course, Midnight Pulse.
He goes Axe again.
Okay, he's going
Black Hole, DJ's here. Uh-oh, this is a kill onto Gabbi. It's not Gabbi who gets the kill on the Jabz, but Jabz who gets the kill on Gabbi. And Gabbi was eyeing that one out for a long time. Feels really bad for the Monkey.
It's a tough one for Monkey King, playing into Track, playing into Night Stalker, flying over you. Midnight Balls to cut down your trees, Storm Spirit, it's just gonna be tough. To go back to the item build from Rubick, he decided to go for mech this time around, which I really like. Instead of just picking up Blink Dagger, they go together, they need to be able to survive through initial burst, and this mech kind of covers a bit of a weakness that they have with their lineup. Oracle is fine as a support, you know, but he needs bit of an extra. He needs to take care of him if they get a jump, so this mech could make it.
Makes a difference. By the way, just looking at Monkey King, opposite. Treads, Orb of Corrosion, then back.
And he died 3 times. Well, more than 1 kill, while PA has 3 kills, 3 last hits. This is where the difference.
It is
Dire's courier has been killed.
Trouble on bottom. There's the boots of travel from Lesh.
Armel should be able to get the kill lines of the sun. Masaros damage immediately onto this Leshrac. Rules into the air. Silence no longer there. He's trying to run Pulse Nova. Maybe we'll get for a stun. Raven right on him. Gets a crit. Stun hits afterwards.
Oh no,
PvP
you're
now
not
trying
getting
to
out of this one.
And, well, no chance that's going to happen, as it'll be a second with the Stifling Dagger getting the kill on that one. So for Raven with a couple of creeps there, daggers, and, well, PA afraid to the...
She's, yeah. Already level 15. Only level 11. Doesn't even have Battle Fury. Fnatic has a really good timing. Once Phantom Assassin gets the BKB, they should still be able to. They have like a minute left on nighttime.
That should help.
BKB and the night going on. But good pressure mid tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Their lineup is very good at picking people off during the nighttime.
Yeah.
Vision from the Night Stalker. Use that Dark Ascension, Storm Spirit jump, Bounty Hunter with a track scouting where they're standing. They also feel very comfortable going in. Have Enigma, you have Night Stalker, this hero really scales, Phantom Assassin and all.
TJ getting caught again. Another kill there for Armel.
Have a little humility.
He's doing all right. Second of the net, but does really pick it up.
Radiant are
Maybe enough
scanning.
for the rest
Radiant
of the
are
team to
using scan, they know where Monkey is.
come in. Jabz is
Oh,
trying to get him back
Jabz.
home.
What is Jabz doing? He just attacked the board with his Eidolon.
False promise was beat caught by Raven on the other side of the fight, though. They've got KD, so they'll get the kill there on the Beastmaster. BKB's been caught by Raven, and instead he'll claim the stats.
They could have gotten the Monkey. Jabz attacked the boar with Eidolons for no reason, which they're gonna reveal the smoke. But yeah, still, they get 2 kills. could pressure the mid tower right now. Dark Ascension ready. 5 seconds, we'll have that 30-second window to work with.
The thing is, like, even with this Storm and the Night Stalker, we thought it was going to be the support switch, but even the
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
just saw evidence there.
Dire's
Like, Storm comes in,
structures are
Orchid, then you've got Night Stalker jumping in. By trees. Sentry goodbye, Armel. Vortex comes in, Black Hole moves, and that's a dead Leshrac. Primal War uses defense, and that's not going to make anything happen here. As they'll get
Dire's middle
another
tower
crit
is
from
under
a
attack.
dagger. Raven with the kill on the KP. They are just running down this TNC side. It is not looking likely to make it back.
But they're not stopping. They're actually going to dive their trees.
Rubick, they want another kill. That get
Radiant's top
Febby
tower is under attack.
Perfect timing. Like, Enigma goes in, uses Midnight Bolts, cuts down the tree.
Dire's
Seems like they were
middle
not
tower is under attack.
keeping the track
Radiant structures
on the
are
Dark
fortified.
Ascension, because TNC, they were ready to take that fight, but 30 seconds is all they need. In and out multiple
Dire's
times.
middle tower has fallen.
Black King bar ready. Didn't even pop it on the Night Stalker. He continues to farm. This is a standard Stalker build. Either BKB into Blink or Blink into kpii and getting Nullifier, so you just boards even more.
Dire's middle tower is under
If they
attack.
somehow can manage to get Ghost Scepter, Glimmer, Force Staff, that.
The next label play.
Armel's game looks so good. His game's gotten much easier. Down for TNC, but they've worked against this before. They've been
I
able
don't
to
think
come
they
back.
can do it in this one, but it's a different kind of a story. There's real off-laner,
Dire's courier has been
good scaling
killed.
lineup. You're once again playing the position for Enigma, who is getting the items. Like, he's farming, and they're getting some track
Dire's
kills.
top tower
Blink
is
is
under
none
attack.
on Enigma, and you can see Jabz
Dire
not being
are
afraid
scanning.
to use solo Black Hole, even though he's playing into Rubick.
Radiant's bottom tower is
TNC
under
needs to
attack.
put the pressure right now.
Dire's
They
top
know
tower
that there's
is
no
under attack.
time. There's gonna be Dark Ascension ready, but still they need to fight. If you're not fighting during the daytime, not winning,
Radiant's
it's gonna be
bottom
tough.
tower
They're
During
coming around the back. Look at that. BKB, Raven,
Dire's
smoke
middle
shot
tower
at
is under
KP.
attack.
It's just unfair at that point. Smoke gets broken, ball ending in with the Vortex on the one, and Orchid on the other. They're going for Tims. They've got the track. They'll steal the ball. Lightning and Tims. He's tracked, but he's gone. False promise.
He
Febby
finishes
trying
off the
to
track.
TP
Wait,
out.
just wait to the track. It is. When you see more than like 3 charges on Urn / Spirit Vessel, you know either the player's playing bad or they're dumpstering them so much that you don't even need to. You choose which one it is here. Not really. You tried.
So it's 50-50. I either get it wrong.
No, it's just they don't even need to.
Yeah.
This also item ruins the Monkey King. Going into it's a very, very greedy build once seen 3 times in a row coming up from the off-laners. Now we see it from the safe laners as well. It's a farming item. It's also kind of a fighting item, but you still need a BKB. He has double BKB. That's how badly he wants.
Can they withstand the early onslaught? You say it's very difficult. KBs are getting low. You know, Night Stalker
10-second BKB.
still hasn't used his BK. No, he's had
That's
it
a
for
good
so long.
sign.
All right. Seconds for Raven, though.
Dire's courier has been killed.
They're getting low. They can only get low. Raven's
Yeah, that's how it works. You can't have
Radiant are scanning. Dire's
Whoa,
top
Ice
tower
Frog.
is under attack.
need a
Dire's
BKB level 2.
structures are fortified.
BKB 2. Yeah, that sounds balanced.
That makes you
Where's the party?
spell immune and
Zap.
vulnerable.
And you can't. This is what this new tier 5 item is doing. Forget the name.
The
Shadow
shadows.
Prism. Shadows.
BKB pop my moon, not going to get hit by the start. Switches in, comes out, gets the spear on Rubick, and this is the chase that we were talking about, though. On the Rubick, they already got the cover.
They should get more.
And moves in with no mana left, so he can careful. Wukong's man, black hole.
Black hole.
Wukong's is gone, and now the black hole is out, and it's on a 2. But it's just not going to do enough as they lose Jabz and Moon, but can they still salvage the fight? Primal Roar comes in, Phantom Assassin, do they have the damage? Come on, Raven, all the way across! Oh no, Moon! He's actually out of mana, but he does get the kill on Armel, and Masaros follows that up. One on the Tims, and it's just KP who is tracked.
That's how many buybacks? 1, 2, 3 buybacks from TNC, 1 buyback from Fnatic. It's still worth it. Like Storm got the last hit on the Armel, so he kind of got the gold back, 500 almost gold. We'll pick up that Arcane Rune, and I believe they can still fight. They could probably go into Roche Pit. As we said, like these supports are gonna struggle. Templar Assassin has full Abyssal Blade. It was nice dodge, try to go for it, but once the BKB's down, Leshrac damages that one.
Stole the black hole down a 2. And they controlled Raven really well once the BKB was no longer available. Obviously Storm buys back. Now, your focus could be Storm in the next fight, right? Take him out. You know he doesn't have buyback. He's your first target. Maybe you can turn this one around.
They should probably force a Roche fight. No Wukongs for 20 seconds. They are lurking around. There's still a couple of Hawks scouting things out.
Up KP to a Ghost Scepter. This game's out right now.
Dire
Necro
are
3
scanning.
with boots and then Ghost Scepter.
No. Fnatic is inside the pit.
Dire's
Raven has a
top
ton of
tower is
damage.
under attack.
There's Phantom Assassin, -3 Armor Corruption from the talent. Orb of Corrosion, also -3. They did not want to contest this. No black hole, no stolen black hole, so they're just gonna let this one get through.
Your shrine has
Gonna pick up
fallen
the
to
Aegis.
Raven.
They still decide to give it to Raven, even though Moon bought back on the Storm Spirit.
I'm a little surprised because you know there's no black hole. You have Wukongs, you have Primal Roar. Can you
Dire's
fight
top
into this? I
tower
mean, it's
is
a
under
close
attack.
fight where maybe you land a stun coming in from the Leshrac. You bait out the
Dire's top
BKBs,
tower
back
has
off, and go
fallen.
back in. I mean, I know it's big ifs, but down 12K, it feels like you maybe have to take that risk.
Now you're just giving Fnatic 5 minutes to do whatever they want, pretty much. Raven still feels very vulnerable after being down. Leshrac melts. So I can
I'm
understand
getting a
why
Dire's
second
middle
wind.
tower is under
they Aegis
attack.
Phantom Assassin instead.
Let the fun begin.
Inside the Dire. KP's the one pushing bottom, and he is on the tower.
Over here now. Looking for
Radiant's
me.
bottom tower is
Monkey
under
just
attack.
used Wukong's command on the bottom lane. What?
Dire's middle tower is
Storm
under
was coming
attack.
their way.
Maybe.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Primal Roar him, try to set a trap.
Dire's courier
And now he
has
loses
been
his
killed.
courier, so that's his BKB gone. That's
Very interesting. So that gives them even, you know, more time. 3 minutes without the BKB on Monkey. Fnatic should punish this.
Radiant are scanning.
all the opportunity in the world to punish
Radiant's
this,
top
but
tower
KP
is under
TPing
attack.
out. Moon right. Nothing to work with. You have anything more than a Primal Roar, and I'm sure you've caught vision. 2.5 minutes until KB is guard. Free dance reduction. Could help it getting away from.
Yeah, it's a good shard. Between the trees.
That chart is like one price.
It's a good shard. It's not like old Earthshaker shard, but it's up there. It's a good one.
I just think like the price point.
This should be my
That's what you get
last
for 1,400 gold. I think that's very. It's not overpowered. It's not.
wish
Bound. Jabz. KB. Tough for who you want to target with the Primal Roar.
Fnatic still feels very comfortable. Late game, choking them so they don't get out of the map. Try to control the most of
Dire's
the map.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures
First
are
row, she can
fortified.
build up the advantage.
Whoa, what I missed?
Second one, but find an opening. It could potentially be the game-winning thing. Because 3 buybacks, remember, by TNC previous fight.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
No for everybody.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
2.5 minutes for
Radiant's top tower
Beastmaster
is under
and
attack.
Rubick. There's the Storm. They'll find KP. Falls Promise. Primal War coming out of the Ravens. Febby trying to TP out, but he'll be spotted. KP at least
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Febby gives up his life. The greater good.
The problem is you can't
Illusion.
hold split push against Fnatic has Storm Spirit, one of the better ones. You have a Night Stalker, Bounty Hound to scout you out. So it's kind of hard. Very limited amount of farm that he.
Your way back in right now is fighting. You don't want to fight. Fight into the Phantom Assassin who
Aegis
has an
gone.
Aegis.
Less than a minute. Maybe that's the time they're looking into.
Creation did to 496.
Over here
Big
now.
zip, KP.
Caught it again. He got saved once. He's not going to get saved twice. If he's not here this time to hold your hand, KP, and KP
Told
now
you
in
a
the grave.
storm was
BKB
coming.
finally picked up here for the Monkey King. He also got that shard.
He's
Raven.
gone. 30 seconds. Like Raven wants to take this fight. He's scouting them out. So he knows. Oh my god, if they get the zip,
He needs to move off that. The battlefield to cut the trees around him.
Dire's bottom tower is
Oh,
under
look at
attack.
my pulse! They got him. Gabbi,
man,
taken out.
Gabbi. First he
Dire's
uses the
bottom
Wukong's
tower
command,
has fallen.
loses the courier, now dies again. He's 0, 5, and 4. They will
Regeneration.
knock on your high ground. He doesn't have a buyback. He bought that shard.
Radiant
If he didn't, he would have
structures
had a
are
buyback. So this should potentially be just got a merit. 16 seconds. Let's see. Like, they should both. Like, they should see if there's a buyback coming up. The heroes.
He should have lightning all the way
Dire's
deep.
bottom tower
I think
is under
Gabbi should have
attack.
backed off
Dire's
those trees.
bottom
Yeah,
tower
He had
has
time.
fallen.
Like, he was just trying to toy with them, and it fired.
yeah. And
Dire's
knowing that they were
bottom
looking for him
barracks
too,
are under
because
attack.
Phantom Assassin's taking out trees, you know they have a way to
Dire's bottom barracks
quickly
has fallen.
deforest the area.
Huge mistake there from Gabbi. 28 seconds. They might actually try to
Dire's
heal
bottom barracks
the tier
has
3
fallen.
tower as well. They might actually
Dire's
be able
middle
to
tower
take the
is under
tower,
attack.
maybe even take the melee tower. So they will check. But it's gonna go. Seconds.
Touche.
Lightning in as well as the electric vortex. Someone doing an Armel. They're going to go to the back lines with the silence on the Rubick. They get the kill on one. Both supports are silence. Armel's already dead. They'll buy back on the Rubick, but they don't have buyback available on the Leshrac, so he's gone for 80 seconds. Primal Warriors, he's gotten a move. Do they have the control? They've got the telekinesis with the Boundless Strike as well as the damage to get the kill. He's gone for 2 minutes, but he does have buyback. Phantom Assassin can't fight inside the Wukong's command, but they will buy
Another
back.
buyback from Moon. It just came off cooldown. They want to end this game.
Yeah, they get the kill on a Tim's. It's going to be 2v5 in this situation, looking very much like it's not happening for TNC here. Wukong's on
Dire's
cooldown for another
middle
70
barracks are under
seconds.
attack.
Fnatic will take the
Dire's
high
middle
ground,
barracks
and
has fallen.
I honestly think that they'll
Dire's
shut the
middle
door on this
barracks
game.
has fallen.
Yeah, that Monkey
Dire's
King
top
move
tower
where he
is
did
under
not want it to
attack.
go back. Yeah, I believe that's game. They have no buyback.
There it is,
Leshrac
GG.
does not have enough gold, so that brings Fnatic to gives them the first place in the group. And Neon is playing against. Yeah, Neon is 5-1, so if Neon loses to E1, that means.
This is, you know, big